ISWAP reshuffles cabinet after Super Tucano attacks. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. After the loss of its commanders and fighters in recent area bombardment by the Nigerian military Super Tucano aircraft, the ISWAP leadership has reshuffled its cabinet. Nigeria gathered at a two-day meeting which was held at the instance of the ISWAP leader, Sani Shuwaram, had in attendance members of a Shura Council and terrorist commander from the Mate axis, including Garal, Kayowa, Tumbum, Mahu, Konawa, Chinkun Gudu, Tombima, Kwalaram, Kata, Wolgu, Jibolaram, among other notorious insurgents camps. This is actually strange and alien because, please, these news people that get this information, are you sure I'm not the way they get their info? It is making me feeling very interested. Like, journalists, only God know how these guys get this information. That they found out that ISWAP reshuffles cabinets after Super Tucano. It's because if they tell Nigerian military now, they might just go and implicate somebody. They might just go and implicate somebody at the end of the day. On a normal information like this, who called for the reshuffle? ISWAP. Or maybe somebody inside is giving out. Because I want to understand. There's some certain information you hear on the news. And the military themselves don't have this. The military who is actually fighting, they don't have this information. They claim they don't know. It has gotten to a point where, sincerely, maybe I just wish the Nigerian army, if there are people that they can work with, this one, they want to go to war. They will come and announce it on the news. They want to do this one. They are having so much loose ends. If not, what's there? Share information with the military. At the end of the day, the military get their job done and everybody goes home safe and happy. Let's find out more about this reshuffle. The news in detail. Please stay with us. After the loss of its commanders and fighters in recent area bombardment by the Nigerian military Super Tucano aircraft, the ISWAP leadership have reshuffled its cabinet. Some of the newly appointed commanders included Abubakar Dambunduma to oversee Bakassi Bunugli and Doron Buhari, Mohamed Banna for Karta, Mohamed Aliyama for Kwalaram, Bokaru Ghana for Jibalaram, Malam Musa for Jibalaram, and Muhammad Mustafa for Mate. According to sources, the meeting dwelled on the loss of commanders and fighters from the airstrikes of a Super Tucano aircraft deployed by the Nigerian military that targeted terrorist infrastructure, armories, camps, and high-value locations in Mati and Abadam in Borno and other locations in the Lake Chad axis. Then I'm asking myself, you see, how did they even get to know? These are the things that they should be asking themselves. Unfortunately, in Nigeria here, we cannot close our mouth. Yes, we can do amiibo. Yes. If not, sincerely, I don't see what will stop the journalists from helping these people. If they're going to sign the contract, they will close their mouth. And if anybody that leaks the information, it happens. If you leak the information, you're a goner. I don't see why they don't work, because there's some information we hear on the news. I'm like, at the end of the day, if you ask the military will tell you that they don't know. There's some information, they will tell you that they don't know. So is it that these people, sincerely, I keep finding it very, very difficult to ascertain that journalists will find out information, but the military men will not find out. Meanwhile, the military are supposed to, have departments that are going to be getting info for them like this. Yes, they're supposed to be working in these guys too. Even more than the journalists, they should be finding out info. Okay. If you have all this information, why not bomb them to death? Why holding their satanic meeting? Oh, I was saying it now. If they have this kind of information, I'm very certain that the military will tell you they don't know. I am very certain. Because I don't see, I'm like, I don't even know how to say it. The journalists have information that the military is looking for. Why don't they collaborate? If they're scared that, okay, they will spoil job for the journalist people, and they just enter into an agreement. First, select some very, very, very good officers when it comes to investigation, and ensure that these people, at the end of the day, the military people come. Because, yes, now, these people have what we want. Work with them. Get the info. Get things done. Who then used to bring the information of the administration of the ISWAP? Everybody wants to know. Everyone, even me, myself, I want to know. And why can't the security agents build an information gathering through the source in order to bring more bits to the war against these terrorists? Exactly. Army, over to you if you can listen to this. Army personnel and army officers and generals and what have you, please. This information you people get, is high time you people approach the journalist. And of course, it will be done in a very, very calm manner. This one is not obey the last order. These are civilians. So that tomorrow now, somebody will start beating somebody. Yes, now. I have to say it. You enter an agreement with them, sign a contract. If you expose them, anything you see, you take. You sure there should be a contract. You sign it. These people, because they are giving you their life. Because if those journalists find out that some people actually spy on them, problem. Of course, you know now. Problem. They will trace the person, even if the person is living in a rat hole, and make sure they deal with the person's generation. So to avoid all this, I think they should work hand in hand with the journalists. Yes, to me, that's a very good solution. You cannot have waste of information like this, because this information now you just read to us. The menu should be that they bombed those people, as in everybody. When you say they bombed them, then those people in those villages can now say, they are now living well. They are now sleeping with their 2 eyes closed. They don't, their children, they don't have to be very scared if their children are outside. They're going to the market. They're going to, their places of businesses and all. That is when, we are going to be saying, okay, and the Northerners will now say, these people, we have not been seeing them around. In fact, for the past 6 months, for the past 8 months, for the past 1 year, 2 years, that is when we are not going to congratulate the military for a well job done. And of course, they're going to be alert lest they come back. I think the journalists should work with them, sincerely. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning into the lesson. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.